Welcome back, Sneak Peeps. Did you have a fun Valentine's Day?
Sure did. Studied all night.
Well, for those of us planning dates, we have Selina in the studio to tell us which movies we should not watch on a first date.
Everyone has their terrible first date stories. For some, it's getting catfished. For others, it's awkward conversation. But for a lot of us here at Sneak Peek, our terrible first dates can be attributed to the thing we care about the most, movies. Namely, the wrong ones. Taking into account some of my own awful movie date stories, as well as some clear recipes for disaster, I'm here to share with you my list of the top 5 films you should definitely avoid seeing on the first date. Starting off our list is the infamous 50 Shades of Grey. Although this movie is a clear choice for getting a vibe going, it's problematic for a million reasons. At points in the movie, the consent can get a little questionable, or the heat turns up, like way too high for it to be comfortable to experience with a relative stranger. Promoting a decidedly unhealthy relationship such as Anna and Christian's on your first date is definitely not the best message to send to your new significant other. Do you really want to come on that strong? Next on the list is 500 Days of Summer. Unlike 50 Shades, it's super high up on my list of favorite films. However, its plot makes it an awkward choice for your first time with a new boo. Spoiler alert, the movie is all about the 500-day timeline of a romantic relationship, from falling in love to discovering your ex is engaged to someone else. Watching a relationship that starts off seemingly well end in heartbreak within the film's running time of 95 minutes might not be the best move for a date with someone you have high hopes of a long-term relationship with. Now, how could I have a list about movies not to watch on the first date without mentioning a movie that would make the absolute worst first impression? If you really want to prove your exquisite taste in film, watch the Emoji Movie. Listen, this movie has a 9% score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 3 out of 10 on IMDb. The main character is an emoji that strives to embody the word meh. That's literally the entire plot. The goal to be emotionless drives the entire hour and a half of painstakingly disconnected plot lines. So in hindsight, maybe it would be a good film to test the maturity level of your date. Our penultimate movie is the one that I watched on my very first date. An outstanding piece of art, Nightcrawler is one of those movies that you just have to watch in your lifetime. But of course, take it from me, the unsettling tone that the movie builds makes it difficult for you to justify leaning onto your date's shoulder. And the worst part of the experience is not being able to find a moment within the super disturbing plotline to get that first kiss. Take it from me, this movie will leave you wondering if your date's a secret sociopath more than it will have you wondering about that second date. And our final movie to top off the list, Teeth. Do I even have to explain this one? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to suggest a quick Google search. Unless you're queasy, then maybe just stay away. What movies do you recommend or not recommend for a first date? Be sure to tweet us your thoughts at Sneak Peek TV and follow us on all of our other social media accounts.